give us a chance to be a community. If you've got questions, I've got the experts with me. Let's head out to the garden. Let's go ahead and start with that. These are one-handed adjustable hand shears. They were described to me as outdoor scissors, and that makes perfect sense. So many of the garden tools that we have nowadays require both hands in operation. These are brand new, using space-age materials to be able to trim, to do your edging, and at $21.86, very, very affordable. They come to us, greatest name by the way, the Grouchy Gardener. There is actually a guy who is the Grouchy Gardener.
There is.
And I get to introduce you to his son, who, by the way, seems to be a happy guy. Joe Smith, welcome back. How are you, man?
How you doing? Well, I got up at 3 o'clock this morning, so I'm not that happy in all honesty.
You're learning to be grouchy too?
Yeah, I am funny. A little bit, I am. But yeah, we've got our one-handed shears with you today. Or, as I like to say, we like to give you scissor hands. And what is different about these are scissors, they're outdoors, they're left-handed, right-handed, but they've got a head that moves 180 degrees. So if you want to cut flat like that, that's not a problem. Or if you want to turn it on its side, you go like that, not a problem. Or the other way, it doesn't really matter. So I can always keep my wrist locked, I can always work away. And you've got your box hedges, for example, right. You've got your topiaries, you've got things that need pruning back, your perennials right now, and you want something that can go out and do a nice, quick and easy job. So it's precision and it's effortless.
They're remarkably sharp. Your dad, and people can already assume from the accent that Joe and his dad are from the other side of the pond.
We are.
And your dad is a serious gardener.
He is. My father was a landscape gardener for 30 years. He's retired now, but he's a typical Englishman. He does complain 24/7. And we now bring tools to the marketplace that people are going to use and maybe make them a little bit less grouchy. So these are really sharp, really super. And as I said here, the head moves 180 degrees.
So it's not just trimming. Nope. Now with your hands still in that same great level position, now I can do edging.
Edging, you can do cutting, it doesn't matter. Now you can use a pair of pruners, but that takes forever, doesn't it?
Agreed, and you have to move your hand in several directions.
Or you can use a pair of these, and that's just overkill, isn't it? Yeah. It doesn't work. So you can use these are different, these work really well. And so if you've got your Alberta spruce, for example, you can cut through things.
What are the blades made out of, Joe?
These are carbon steel.
Okay.
So they're not going to rust, they're well looked afterwards. I want to say, don't try to get massive thick things, right? These are for pruning, for shaping, for your topiaries.
This is the final step in gardening.
Exactly. To make it look
pretty. To
give
it shape. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But for those of us who enjoy gardening, that's the fun stuff for me.
Of course it is.
That's the part I really enjoy.
You want to make your garden look pretty, don't you? You really do. And you see them there. You can pull back your vines. You can pull back anything that you want to do. You can cut through those things, those perennials, things that have gone a little bit crazy in the winter, things you didn't get around to last year. You can shape. You've got your little fir trees, your little topiaries. It doesn't matter. You can shape. You spruce up your garden. Yep. You make it pretty. You do the finishing touches. And one-handed shears are great for that. So
we've got two colors. We've got red and green. They're brand new today.
Yep.
New lightweight composites. And I tell you what, the smartest idea in the world was for manufacturers such as yourselves to go to these new composites instead of using metal. Now, yours are steel blades, but everything else is done in a lightweight, but super durable material. So you buy them once and you have them for years.
Oh, of course you do, because we want to make quality. If something broke, we'd be absolutely devastated. We don't want to do that. We are a small family business, and this is how we work with QVC in the UK and in the USA. And one thing I'll show you is you can do so many different things with these. Say you've got your weed block,
right?
And all you've got to do, and it cuts through things like a hot knife through butter. If you see that, look how easy that is. Or if you've got those bags that you can't open, then doesn't matter. Really easy. Or even standard pruners.
They're sharp.
Yeah, they're sharp. They're really easy to use. So they work really well. But you've also got your garden decorations, haven't you? You pay a lot of money for these things, and you don't want to go up to your weed whacker. You don't want to damage it.
Agreed.
So all you've got to do, turn these on the side, and you just snip away and go away. So you can do edging if you want. You can take things away, and this isn't great grass, I will say that, and that's because we actually dug this up yesterday.
Hard to find sod this time of year
and nothing seems to have grown in Philadelphia right now, but you get the idea. They work really well, and they're just so easy to use. They're a real pleasure.
And I agree with you. We tend to use overkill in
course.
trimming and edging. Power trimmers, etc. There's a place for them, but they do tear up the things that the string runs into. So a little bit of hand trimming takes back the feeling of it really truly being your yard.
Yeah, and you want precision, and you want to be able to get through everything. So you know those cable ties that you've cut everything up with right now?
Right.
It doesn't really matter. They cut through, hot knife through butter. It doesn't matter if it's string, once again, hot knife through butter. Work really well, really simple. You've got your vines that have gone crazy right now, haven't you? You've got things that are down. You've got one hand, so you've only got one hand to use. So just cut everything away, put everything back, and see that there. Just take everything down in one go.
Perfect.
So easy to use.
Tell your father that we said hello. He's the happiest grouchy guy you've ever met in your life. And it's going to be great to have him back with us as well. Joe, thank you for
Dan.
everything you do.
Thank you very much.
The green or the red, brand new. Today at $21.86, the one-handed adjustable hand shears. Thank you, sir. You know, it's kind of funny. The two greatest words in American marketing are new and improved.